What up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. I'm Coach Glow. The babies is still sleeping. Today we are gathered here to pull cards for Virgo. Damn, I'm already hungry. All right, you got the Knight of Cups. Ooh, how sweet. Sweet energy. Fun. I'm seeing like fun Knight of Cups. Fun nights out though. Like I'm getting like a fun trip. I don't see you going anywhere. I kind of see you. Someone's on a fun trip with the Knight of Cups. Somebody could be tripping. Knight of Cups. This is like up and down emotions. Knight of Cups. You could be feeling something for the first time and you're like, I don't understand this feeling. So you kind of, I'm not saying you're spazzing out, but it's like you don't know how to react to some sort of pain or something. Like you feel moved by something. And I don't know if it like surprises you, but Knight of Cups, it's like you don't know what to do with it. Like you don't know what to do with some sort of emotion. Like you don't even know if you're like really mad about something, if you're interested, if you're not interested, but you feel like moved towards something. Temperance. To heal, to fix, to rehabilitate. Knight of Cups. Oh, it says discovers a hidden treasure. So Knight of Cups, yeah. Yeah, like this is actually like really sweet. Like, I like this flavor. With the Temperance card, you're like, oh my goodness, like I can't get enough. But you're like thinking about it, you're like, you know, too much of a good thing. Could it be too much of a good thing? Could this really be like fixable? Something is fixable. Something can be worked on. Something could be developed here. With the Knight of Cups. Five of Wands. Chaos and competition. Conflict. Fighting. What are you fighting with this Sagittarius over a boy? Over some boy? Y'all bitches drive me crazy with this shit. Knight of Cups. She could have them. She could have them. You took my problem. What is this? Fighting? You jealous? You jealous of each other's hair? Or you jealous of each other's friends? Or their lover? Or their lover has a crush on you? Temperance, and it's like rubbing them the wrong way. Like Knight of Cups, you just cute and you're out here. Like you're not, like you're single. Like, you know, you're not even a part of something here. You know, I feel like this is someone who has like their own life, but for some reason, you're so cute and you're so pretty with the Temperance card. Shut up, this is what I'm reading. This is what it says. I'm not like Five of Wands. The Temperance card. Because I almost feel like you're not looking for competition or a fight. With the Knight of Cups, you're just like not tamed, or you're not taken. 5 of Wands, you know, someone's like, control your woman, control your girl. Knight of Cups, the Emperor, yeah. This Aries or this Sagittarius, they're all fired up about you, you know, like you're stirring up somebody's like emotions with the Knight of Cups. This Knight of Cups did not come out here, did not come to the shore to fall in love. If you know, you know. This Knight of Cups did not come to the shore house to fall in love. This Sagittarius, this Aries, 5 of Wands. Why are they mad? Why are they fighting you? They're fighting you because they like you. 10 of Cups, yep. They want a family with you. They want a baby with you. 10 of Cups, they want to, you know, make you happy. They want to provide. The Emperor. They want to give you a fair chance with the Knight of Cups. Yeah, look at you. They're looking at you. This Emperor, this Aries is looking at you. Like, yeah, you cute or whatever. 10 of Cups. Yeah, you make me feel good or whatever. You're cute. 10 of Cups. This is like somebody loves you unconditionally. Or you would do anything to protect this. You would do anything to make this grow with the Knight of Cups. 5 of Wands. You would do anything to like keep this Knight of Cups around, this Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You would do anything to keep them around. It's like y'all two against the world. With the Temperance card, Knight of Cups. You're like their muse. With the Knight of Cups. Man. Someone's like a little boss. Like they're small but mighty. 10 of Cups. Like you would never, like, it's like you make somebody feel like a kid around you. The Emperor, you make them feel like good about themselves, and they have to be like very serious. The Emperor, you know, they're like scary, and you know, it's got to be lonely to be the Emperor. The Emperor needs somebody to talk to. With the Knight of Cups, like someone's having a really good time talking to you. 5 of Wands, maybe they're not arguing, like it's just like really great conversation that they don't have to drag along. Like they're not dragging you around. You are eager to go wherever this Emperor, whatever this Emperor wants you to do. You're like, okay, I'll be there. Yes, I'll do that. You're like happy about this, like this leading role of yours. 10 of Cups. Like this leading role is really what's going to set you apart. What's going to like, yeah, 2 of Swords. It's like setting you apart. This one is definitely different than this one. They're just completely different. Maybe your idea of something is completely different than somebody else's idea of something. of like happiness and like power. Knight of Cups. But I feel like you're kind of like using each other's like energy with the Knight of Cups, because it's a different perspective than yours. You are feeling kind of inspired by oh man, I'm having deja vu. Oh, big time right now. I feel like I've been having deja vu a lot lately, especially lately. Like I keep reliving something. Am I in some sort of loop? Did I do something wrong last time? Where am I? Two of Swords, Knight of Cups, Five of Wands, the Emperor, Ten of Cups. Like, I feel like you're dealing with, like, a little weirdo, but you're, like, totally into it. With the Knight of Cups, you're like, that's so funny. That's so cute. Like, I love the way that you... Somebody really likes the way that you say things, or the way you write something out. The way that you make things, like, it brings in a feeling. The Temperance card. Something you're saying, something you said, like, moves someone's soul. Ten of Cups, and they love it. They love it so much. They love your vibe. They feel, like, comfortable with you. They feel comfortable with you leading, with you being the leader. Ten of Cups, with you leading the family. Two of Swords. They like being able to turn their brain off around you. With the Knight of Cups. That's why, like, this Knight of Cups, like, enjoys being around you, because they can just, like, shut it off and, you know, be themselves, and you love them unconditionally. The Emperor. Do you know how good that feels? Do you know how relaxing that feels? Especially to a woman, you know? I mean, men are no different. They don't get any breaks either, for sure. You know, I'm not, like, trying to compare, but this Emperor just gives me that feeling, you know, Five of Wands, that a lot of people, like, they struggle with all the time, every day, including you with the Five of Wands. Everybody wants to be loved this way. I wonder if you feel lucky enough to feel loved in this way. If you can handle it, can you handle being loved this way? Unconditionally? Is it too much? Five of Swords. Damn. Five of Swords. Page of Swords. I'm getting Adam and Eve, and curiosity killed the cat. The Temperance card. Five of Swords. Yeah. Okay, so somebody won't let you do that. Five of Swords. Page of Swords. You know, it's like you want to be able to, like, speak your mind and be yourself, but I feel like this Emperor is trying to control how much you can say or how much they can. Five of Swords. Like, Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords. Like you're not even interested in what they're saying because of Knight of Cups. Their like emotions are up and down. The Temperance card. Like, I don't know, sometimes you feel like they're too busy, they're going through stuff. Like they got a lot going on, 10 of Cups, and you're like, you know, that's okay. But then other times you're like, I don't know, it's like they put in effort or try to convince you. Yeah, the Kentucky Derby's coming up. All right. This Page of Swords, someone's being nosy. They're watching you. 5 of Swords. They feel like they said something stupid. They feel like I feel like there's somebody like writing you messages and deleting them because they sound stupid. It's like the more and more that they read them, the more like time that passes, the more they read them, it sounds stupid. Or this could be you. I've done it. I'm like, oh my God, that sounds so stupid. It's not even funny. Or like if you wait, there's something about some sort of comedic timing too on something. 5 of Swords, you can have the best joke in the world, but if you don't deliver it like with impeccable timing here, like the whole joke could be thrown off. Page of Swords. So something is risque for you to say. You're saying something risque with the Knight of Cups because you're feeling it like in the moment. 5 of Wands. Even though it's an uncomfortable feeling, but it's like a liberating type of feeling. Like, I've never done this before. Like, this is so cool. Like, you know. Like, I didn't even know I could feel this way. And then you're like 2 of Swords. You're like, why did I say that? Like, all I have to do is just shut the fuck up. The 2 of Swords. Why did I say that? You could be like 5 of Swords reading something over in your head. And you're like, ah. Like, with the Page of Swords. That's so funny though, because his mouth is shut. But also, you know what's really disappointing about this Page of Swords? First of all, it's telling me don't fuck with air signs because they got little penises. And I say that because either he has the biggest clitoris I've ever, either she has the biggest. Where is it? That's what I'm saying. You gotta zoom in. You gotta zoom in. Either that is the biggest clitoris I've ever seen in my life. It's like sticking out. Oh man, it won't even show you guys. Do you see it there? Look at how tiny that thing is. That's why he don't say nothing. That's why he's not saying nothing, because he knows it's small. You're the one that needs to be unconditionally loved, sir. 5 of Swords. You could be thinking about this. Like, it's not even that serious. You're like, yeah, 2 of Swords. You're like, why would I say that? It's not even that serious. Or we're not even really connecting. 5 of Swords. You know, you're not going to let yourself fall in love with someone that you don't even connect with on an intellectual level. Temperance card. That's so interesting. 7 of Wands. Liberation. Didn't I say something was like freeing? Seven of Wands. Yeah, Page of Swords. Someone's not speaking up because they want to stay in their lane. With the Knight of Cups, they're like happy and they feel really good about being noticed by like a big boss or something like that. Like it makes them feel so good that they're noticed, that, you know, but they feel like, you know, it just gives them something to like work on. You know, I feel like they're going to forget about, you know, where they get the inspiration from. They're just going to Seven of Wands, liberation. It's like someone's pushing you to chase them. Someone's pushing you to, you know, say something, to like do something. Knight of Cups. You're like, yeah, you think I'm cute, you know, why don't you do anything about it? There's somebody's not doing something about it. Seven of Wands. They want you to do something about it. Page of Swords. I'm not even gonna say nothing. Like someone's like trying to be cute, you know. They want to hear your kind, sweet words. They want you to like flatter them. You're like, I'm not even gonna say nothing. Or at least that's your plan, to like not say nothing, but you do kind of love somebody unconditionally. So you end up saying something anyways with the Seven of Wands, even though you know that you shouldn't. With the Temperance card. Judgment. King of Pentacles. Obedience. The Judgment card. Man, it's like somebody trusts your judgment, or they trust your, like the way that you're thinking about something, your direction. They trust your opinion. Yeah. So I feel like a lot of people have a bunch of different opinions here, but they trust your opinion the most. Knight of Cups. It could be somebody that like doesn't even like you that much. You just give the best advice, or like you know how to fix a situation, or you can do it for them. With the Ten of Cups. Temperance card. They're like, damn, you know, you're like, are you like, you're Two of Swords. I'm getting like rebound vibes. You're like somebody's rebound. Ten of Cups, the Judgment card. It's like they'll go out there and like do whatever, and then they apologize and they always come back to you, and they just keep on coming back to you. With the Temperance card, because you keep on forgiving them, because you're like, it's just a kid, it's just a little baby, he doesn't know any better. With the Two of Swords and the Five of Swords, and it's like, this little baby got a smart ass mouth, you know. I feel like this kid's got a smart mouth. Or Seven of Wands, the Judgment card, King of Pentacles. I know, see, it says obedience. So someone's gonna learn eventually that they're, I don't know, something about like, not their time is running out, but that's not gonna, they're gonna have to, Seven of Wands, like really deal with something. King of Pentacles. King of Cups. To like hold on to you, they're gonna really have to mature or level up level up. And I feel like that's what somebody did. They go from the Knight of Cups to the King of Cups. Somebody knows why you're not talking to them. Somebody knows why you don't fuck with them. Because Knight of Cups, when they showed you love and compassion and like unconditional, and they were being patient with you, you know, you were just basking in it, taking advantage. Like, you didn't realize the importance of someone's presence back then. And now that they're not around, like, you feel like they are, like, leaving. Seven of Wands. You want to hold on to them. You don't want them to go. You don't want, you know, you want somebody to stay. You want your love to stay with the King of Pentacles. So you're like, King of Pentacles. You're getting like very serious about like your goals and what you King of Cups. This is like how you're reacting to someone. Even though you love them unconditionally, you still have to have some sort of like Seven of Wands. It's like someone's realizing that they're not going to get, I don't know, it's just not the same with other people. With the Ten of Cups, the High Priestess. This person's like, well, why do you love me then? I need to hear it. I need you to be vulnerable. I need you to be stable. I need you to try. I need you to want me. I need you to act like it. I need you to be a gentleman. I need you to grow up. I need you to, you know, stop pretending that you don't know that I'm the one. I'm the Emperor. That I am yours and you are mine. And, you know, we're responsible for each other with the Temperance. Like, we're a team. Ten of Cups, Knight of Cups. You know, this Knight of Cups thinks it's like a one-man show. He's like, yeah, I'm doing everything. You know, I got all the people to come. I made it, you know, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. It's like someone is kind of, they're giving themselves, you know, like all the credit, you know, for something, you know. They don't talk about how you were there supporting them the whole way through. They don't talk about how many times they were on the verge of like giving up and you were there beside them, encouraging them. Seven of Wands. I feel like there's somebody here who's never going to leave you out because you never left them out. With the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. Like, y'all have really come like a long way, but I feel like it took a lot of fighting and understanding. Like, this is somebody here that you learned a lot of, like it really built up your character dealing with somebody here. You hear the baby snoring. Ace of Wands. You sound like a grown man. You're just a little baby. Nine of Pentacles. Single, independent, self-starter. The Devil card. I'm addicted to you. This is an addiction. You're addicted to, you know, Nine of Pentacles. Like, being on your own, you know, flying solo. I'm hearing you're so used to flying solo, or you don't like people questioning your moves, what you're doing, where you're going. It's not like you're trying to be secretive, but it kind of is with the High Priestess, though. The Seven of Cups, you're like leaving room for if you want to do something secretive. You know, you're being mysterious, like on purpose. With the Ace of Wands, you're pulling the strings from the background, in the background, I'm sorry. With the Devil card, Seven of Cups, King of Cups. You've learned how to control yourself and how to control others. Seven of Cups. You're really good at getting people to see what you want them to see. Ace of Wands. It's sexy. It's very attractive. You know, this air of mystery about you. King of Cups, King of Pentacles. It makes people want to put in more effort to try and impress you or be around you, or because I feel like there's somebody here who likes everything that you do. You want to feel special to this person, but like, I feel like they make everybody feel special. They love everybody, and you're like, no, but you love me the most, right? And they're like, well, I can't really say that. Sometimes, you know, you're a real asshole, and I still love you through that. You know, we be fighting. We can fuss and fight all day. I'm going to love you, and I'm going to, treat you, because you don't want to be treated like everybody else. You're like, yeah, I know you love me, but you love me more than yourself, right? You're like, well, I can't really say that. The High Priestess. This Pisces, you have a Pisces here, you have a Scorpio here, you have Sagittarius, you have Aries, and you have Capricorn. Something about this Capricorn makes you, like, jealous. Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles. Like, damn, how do they do that? How can they keep everything a secret? Or how can they, how come they always look like in control? Like you're like, it's not a look. I'm not looking, I'm not faking, I'm not pretending. It's not an act, right? I'm not putting on a show for you. This is who I really am. I want you to judge me for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And so far you're just getting like really great reviews. There could be people trying to look in, taking a deeper look with the, trying to find something to judge about you, and it's like you come out clean with the High Priestess, or you're like really good at keeping secrets. Ace of Wands. It's like sexy because everybody wants to figure you out. Everybody wants to know your secrets. Everyone wants to figure out your formula. Like, damn, how do you keep your skin glowing like that? How do you keep your hair, full and with those tight curls? How do you do that, Virgo? How do you always look so fit and so put together and just so clean looking? With the Devil card. How come you're always smiling? It's like a devilish smile, Ace of Wands. Kind of like when they can't figure you out, they can't put they can't figure you out. I'm so sorry about the snoring. Ten of Cups. Like, you're so genuine and kind of like not carefree, but like you romanticize things, like with the Temperance card. Like, how do you turn like an ugly situation into like a good thing? It's like, who does that? Who can do that? But also, it's like, how can everybody go from being in like a shitty mood, then as soon as you come around, you start to lift people's spirits. They start to feel better, want to work on themselves, you know, want to treat people right. Everybody's acting like with integrity and respect towards one another. Ace of Wands, it's you, it's your influence with the High Priestess, and like you don't have to say much, you don't have to do much with the High Priestess. Like, you're just, you should see her. She's so cute. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So people are going to come to you with like their broken things and being like, you know, I don't know what to do with it. I don't know how to save it. I don't know how to make this like clean or make it look brand new or feel brand new again. Like, what do you think, Virgo? They're going to come to you for your expertise, for you to, I'm saying like you doing someone's hair or putting on their makeup. You make them feel like they have another shot, like another chance, you know? Like maybe they were just nervous at first. It was their first time, Knight of Cups. Like, you know, don't sweat it. Don't sweat the small stuff. This is what you could be, um, you know, showing people. Never let them see you sweat, you know? And it's not even like a spiteful type of like, you know, even though you do have the Five of Swords here, Page of Swords, I just see you killing people with kindness and your skills here also. Your skills are undeniable. Like, you are Three of Cups. I am so sorry about the snoring. Baby. Five of Pentacles.